Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back for another episode of the Houston Cougars College Football 25 Dynasty Mode. So we're in Week 10 of Season 1 here. You can see that we're 6-2, and we get UConn next. So right off the bat, we're going to come over, we're going to check out the top 25. We are in it. So you got Oregon at number 1, Georgia number 2, Bama 3, Ole Miss 4, Tennessee 5. A lot of heavy SEC bias here. A&M 6, Ohio State 7. The first non-SEC Big Ten school is number 8 with Louisville. Back to the SEC for number 9, Miami 10. Then I'll scroll through the rest. You guys can see the rankings. A lot of Big 12s in that 11 to 20 range. Minnesota and NC State rounded out. We've got no one dropped from the rankings last week. So everyone actually, because this is the first week of the College Football Playoff rankings, duh. If we come on over to the media is actually a little bit of a better poll here. Yeah, I like the way the media looks a lot more than the CFP. CFP is really favoring the power conferences. But that's okay, that's real life. So we're going to come on over here, we're going to check out the Heisman Watch through 9 weeks. So this is in Week 10, Dylan Gabriel, McMillan, Tatoira McMillan, Jalen Milrow, DJ Uiagalelei, and Cam Coleman. Cam Coleman had a terrible game last week. And then last but not least, let's check out the College Football Playoff bracket at the moment. We got Oregon, Georgia, Miami, Cincy, A&M, Ohio State, Bama, App State, Ole Miss, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Louisville. So with that being said, we're going to hop on into actions. We're going to check out recruiting here for Week 10. We're going to simulate the UConn game. We're not going to play it. If we lose a simulated game to UConn, we have some questions to answer. So Roger Jordan here has unlocked us. We are going to send the house, and we're going to schedule a visit here for Roger. We're going to look to bring him in for that West Virginia game. We're going to look to focus on proximity to home. Caruthers is still freaking locking us down. We've actually lost the lead on him. That's Moses Hurley, same deal. Andre Queen, we lost. That's a bummer. I did really want Andre Queen. Josh Tejada. We're going to soft sell him. We don't have enough hours to soft sell, so we're not going to soft sell him. DJ Ware here, we're just going to search his media because it gets us the hours needed to give him a little bit more of a boost. And on Honeycutt, we're going to DM him just because it gives us that little bit of a boost, and it's a good use for the hours here. So that's recruiting so far. Without further ado, let's kick it into next week. Let's pray that we're able to take down the UConn Huskies. Okay, no one dropped us off, so that makes me feel pretty confident. Guys, we lost to UConn. We're 6-3. That says 6-3. We simulated and we lost to a one-wing UConn Huskies team. We're out of the rankings, rightfully so. Goodness gracious, how do we lose to UConn 27-24? Donovan Smith absolutely chokes, puts up his worst game of the season. Sub 60% completion, 3 interceptions. Meanwhile, Nick Evers doesn't play that well. They don't play that well. How did they beat us? Donovan Smith ran the ball well, but no one else on the team did. Oh, we may have an injury here. How did they beat us? Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? It happens. That's a big bummer, but we're already bowl eligible. So, I mean, it could be a lot worse. We're going to come on over to the team. We're going to take a look at the injury report. Parker Jenkins, abdominal tear, 2 weeks. That's one thing about this game. So, for all the issues people are finding with it, I'm having a blast. It's hitting the nostalgia so hard in that we get to play with college football teams. But I really wish they would up the injury count. So they have the wear and tear system, which is really cool. But, I mean, most of these teams, you're seeing 4 is kind of the max for injuries. A lot of teams with no injuries. I mean, what college football team can be in week 11 with no injuries? You know what I mean? I don't want a full scale, where everyone's going to have 15, 20 players out any given week. But I would like to have like the injuries that are going to impact your play. You know, maybe your quarterback's out for 1 week. Maybe your running back's out for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Things like that. Just more common. So we get number 12 UCF here. We're going to check out recruiting. Nothing real crazy. Caruthers still locking us out, unfortunately. Hurley's still locking us out, unfortunately. Josh Tejada, we got 40 hours. We're gonna schedule a visit with Chocolate here. Bring him in for the Baylor week. Run just proximity to home. There are hours for the week. We're gonna simulate the game against UCF here. We have already played 2 games this season, so we're gonna be heavy sim for the rest of it. We'll play the moments in a bowl game, of course, and if we get to like a conference championship somehow or something like that, we'll play it. Trent Timms commits. We do land 1 commit here. We've got a couple other guys that I think are pretty close. We lost Tejada and we lost Bradsky. That's a lot of XP. We knock off number 12 UCF. We're 7-3, so we lose to a 1-win UConn team. Knock off number 12 UCF. Right here, right off the bat, we can see that Zion Chris is still a high risk to transfer. So is Stephon Johnson. Those are two big losses. That'd be a really good receiver and our, the next in line quarterback for the season. Couple pro potential transfer risks. That's fine, because we're a 7-win team. I think we should be a pretty popular selection in the transfer portal for guys. Check out recruiting. We got a lot of hours here. Roger Jordan's back to a deal breaker. Goodness gracious, Roger. Make up your mind. We're going to land Angel. We're probably not going to land Caruthers, unfortunately. He's locked us out for too far, so we're going to let him go. Hurley, we're going to stay on. Tejada's gone. Bratsky's gone. Eric Bavara, we're going to schedule you for this week. Why not? Where's proximity to home? We're going to DM him. Valencia, we're going to schedule your visit. You got a complimentary visit. You want proximity to home. That's the one that we're really going to be spamming hard here. DJ Ware, we're going to let you go here, bud. Probably not going to get Fink, unfortunately. But a lot of these other guys, we are their only offers. We're going to come on to Amani Blue. And we're actually going to schedule this visit for the bye week. We don't want to risk anything. We'll go academic prestige. And then just the punter here. Just to use the hours. If we get them to commit earlier, it's more hours we can use to focus on guys in the off season. Let's simulate the week. Roger Jordan commits. He locked us out, but he commits anyway. 4-star D-end out of Franklin, Louisiana. That's a big snag. Oh, that's a huge snag for us. Yep, Fink to TCU. That's fine. We saw that one coming. We're going to be 8-3, right? I saw championship contender was up. Joseph Manjack, 10 catches, 172 yards, 4 tutties. Hell yeah, Manjack. Manjack, National Offensive Player of the Week. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Good for him. 8-3. We're back in the top 25 at number 22 here. We've got a skills upgrade, so we are going to take that right off the bat here. We're going to come on over to recruiter. And we are going to get the boost for quarterback starting interest. And then we're actually going to start working on, I think we're going to start working on linebackers here. Oh, the DC needs to upgrade these one more so we get a pipeline bonus. Let's come on over here. Let's check out the top 25. So Oregon is actually undefeated still at number 1 in the CFP rankings. Georgia is 2, Ohio State 3, Oklahoma 4, A&M 5. Miami comes in at number 6, undefeated. Ole Miss 7, Iowa State 8, Cincy 9. Cincy's 9, and their regular season is actually over, so they are 11-1. They will finish at 11-1. Tennessee 10, Notre Dame 11, UCF 12, BYU 13, NC State 14, Auburn 15, Tulane 16, Bama 17, Fresno 18, App State 19. Then you can see Texas, Arizona. We're here at number 22, which is awesome. Tech 23, UAB, and San Diego State. A lot of G5s in the bottom half of that top 25 there. A lot of P5s that fell out this week. We come on over to Heisman Watch. We're going to check out conference standings too. Heisman Watch, Gabriel's still up there. Dorian Singer is up there, the Utah wide receiver. McMillan is still hanging on as well. Oh, Nico Iamaleva. 100% sure I butchered his last name. I never know how to pronounce it. Well, I know exactly who he is. I think that he's going to be a breakout player this year for Tennessee. We got Noah Fafita coming in 5th on the Heisman rankings. We'll just check out conference standings here just so you can see the vibe around the league so far. So the ACC is actually Miami and NC State at this exact moment. The American is Tulane, and then Charlotte and UAB are tied. UMass having a great year in first year in the American. The Big 12 is us and Cincy. That's huge, us and Cincy. We're in a 3-way tie here with Iowa State and BYU, and they have potential to jump us, which hopefully they don't. Oklahoma State struggling. UCF. Utah, a lot of the heavy hitters. Colorado struggling. UConn terrible. That's expected though. Oregon and Ohio State carrying the Big Ten. Michigan, USC struggling. Washington was terrible so far. UCLA is terrible. CUSA, you can see right here, Middle Tennessee and Western Kentucky, they are not going to be making the playoffs. Notre Dame for the Independents. You can see they got the MAC right here, a little Tuesday night MACtion. The Mountain West is Boise, Fresno, San Diego State. Fresno and San Diego State both have an outside chance to be that 5th highest conference champion. Boise State could play spoiler for the Mountain West though. Pac-12 and all their glory is right now North Texas. Whoa. What happened with their schedules, do we think? I do not know, but we'll find out. Maybe it's just a year one thing, hopefully, because otherwise, that's going to be a problem. Georgia, Ole Miss, and A&M looking awfully good. Honestly, the SEC might put 5 or 6 schools into the college football playoffs. Sunbelt's got App State and Old Dominion, and we're back to the ACC. We'll just take a quick look at the bracket. So you can see not much has changed since the last check-in. Oregon, Cincy, Miami, Georgia, Ole Miss, Iowa State, Ohio State, Tulane, Oklahoma, Tennessee, A&M. I think Notre Dame's the only new team in the last 2 weeks. And they're in for Alabama, I believe. We're going to seal up recruiting, and then we're just going to advance to next week as well. Ooh, Bavaro's getting a strong push late. We are going to take these off, and we're going to send the house for Bavaro. He's only a 2-star tackle, but it's one of those numbers guys. I'd rather have him than have no one. Don't have the hours to hard sell. We totally have the hours to hard sell. Oh well. Oh, it's because we've already used 50. Oh, because if you want to, yeah, if you want a hard sell, I gotta do this. Come on over to hard sell. We'll hit that one. The aspirational, there we go. I was getting hard sell and visits mixed up. Visits, you don't need to have the 40 hours available on the coach. We're going to send the house for Amani Blue. Right now we're just using these hours just to try and get these dudes to commit. we can leave in-season recruiting with like 15 to 16 commits, that would be thrilling. I would be so happy about that. Taking on Baylor to end the season. Hopefully we can sneak out a win. We got a commit from Jorge Angel. We got a commit from George Chocolate. Commit from Eric Bavaro. That's awesome. 4 commits. 4 commits this week. That is awesome. No one locks us out. And we're 8-4, so we did unfortunately lose to Baylor, but that's okay there. That's okay. 8-4, our first season at Houston through the regular season. That's an awesome record. Definitely above where we were expecting. Little bummed in the overall team performance per se from like a couple of the guys. Donovan Smith, for example, he was a bummer. I thought he was going to be way better for us. Shit, Baylor's come on strong for Quan Maggio. And we're dominating a lot of these other guys. We're going to hard sell Glenn Beard here. We're going to hard sell him right there. Honeycutt, we're going to take him off, and we're going to send the house for Honeycutt. And we're going to DM him. We're just trying to close these guys before the offseason. Sean Redmond, we're going to hard sell. Coach's favorite, proximity to home. Alex Webb, we're just going to search his social media. We got 100 hours left, but we're just going to rock and roll with it. So this is a bye week here. We're going to simulate it. And I think next week is conference championship week. I don't believe we're going to be playing in the conference championship. Glenn Beard commits. Dang, Maggio to Baylor. That's a bummer. Number 23, so we're back up in the rankings after the bye week. We're in conference championship week now? No, week 15 bye. So this is like rivalry week. So, oh, Michigan takes down Ohio State. Maybe last week was rivalry week. Can't be Army-Navy week, can it? Isaiah Bond. Vandy knocks off Tennessee. Ollie Gordon has a monster game for Oklahoma State. RV Cologne, we're going to take this off. We're going to send the house for you because we want you to commit this week. Stubbs, we're going to soft sell you because we want you to commit this week, bud. We've got 12 commits so far. We want to get that number way up there. We got 13 commits. No, not quite. All right, we're going to conference championship week. We get 1 commit from Manu Finego. Cesar Scioli commits, that's 2. Amani Blue, that's 3. 3 big commits there for us. Cologne's reached his top 3, and it's going to be us. Still number 23. So now it's conference championship week. We did not make the Big 12 championship. Let's take a look at what the conference championships are looking like and the potential impacts on the playoffs. So Middle Tennessee, Western Kentucky, no impact on the playoffs. Cincy, Iowa State, pretty big impact. Iowa State can win and Cincy can still get in, I think. Cincy can win and Iowa State is out. No impact here. App State, if they win, I think they're the front runner. No, they're not. App State needs to win and they need to win big. Then they probably need some sort of a nail biter here between UAB and Tulane. San Diego State needs a lot of things to go their way. Ole Miss and Georgia, I think both are in. NC State, Miami, I think both are in. And then Oregon against Purdue. Purdue steals the Big Ten spot from Ohio State. So let's come over Heisman finalists heading into conference championship week. Dylan Gabriel, Louis Brown, Dorian Singer, Carson Beck, Noah Fafita. I'm going to bet Gabriel's been top of dog for pretty much the entire season. I think it's his to lose. Louis Brown coming out of nowhere, kind of. Good for him. Good for San Diego State. You got in the projections right here, Texas, Ole Miss, Oregon, Cincy, Georgia, Miami, Oklahoma, UAB, A&M, Iowa State, Tulane, and NC State. So they're actually projecting 2 group of 5 teams right there. I don't think 2 is going to happen. We're just going to take a look at our players here, their season stats for the regular season. You can see Donovan Smith, 2792 passing yards. Not super good in the touchdown to interception department, 24-12, so only a 2-to-1 ratio. But, I mean, he led us to an 8-4 record, so can't be upset. Donovan was our best rusher here. Parker Jenkins, Stacey Sneed, Devin Williams. So I've got a lot of guys that got touches. The backs, they didn't do poorly by any means. They just didn't really kill it. Manjack here. Manjack kind of fell off. He had the one monster game, but nothing else really. Stephon Johnson, Devin Williams both played well. Freshman tight end Caleb Thomas was great. Nothing else super noteworthy here. Marquise Shoulders, 9 catches, but 2 touchdowns, almost 160 yards. AJ Halsey was a monster. AJ Halsey should be in the running for an All-American spot at safety. 100 tackles, 8 for loss, 1.5 sacks, and 3 interceptions. It's crazy good numbers. And the junior safety from Houston hopefully will be coming back next year for us. The faceless man, J.D. Rhyme, good year, 3 interceptions. Kicking, we actually did pretty well here for Jack Martin. Punting, we did very well punting. Kick return, solid, but no touchdowns. Punt return, solid, but no touchdowns. We'll pop on over for league leaders once everything is concluded. So, managed staff, we're not firing anyone. We've got East Texas, we've got Ohio, and we've got Indiana for the pipelines. Ideally, we don't want those 2. We're going to keep the elite recruiter. We're going to keep the master motivator. We'll keep them for right now. We'll reassess next year. We're not going to fire anyone right now. Let's advance to next week. Let's see what happens with the Heisman and with the playoffs. Sean Redmond commits. That's huge. Harvey Cologne commits. That's huge. So up to number 22. Dylan Gabriel, as expected, wins the Heisman. 4,500 yards, 45 touchdowns, only 7 interceptions. Monster year to Dylan Gabriel. I don't think he's going to win the Heisman in real life. He's probably not in my top 10 for choices. I think he's going to have a good year, but I don't think he's cut out for the big stage. If he's a good quarterback, I don't think he's a great quarterback. AJ Halsey, defensive back of the year. Heck yeah, AJ Halsey. Monster season for AJ Halsey. We get the Las Vegas Bowl, Houston, Ohio State. So we actually have a rematch of Ohio State, who we played earlier this season. We went to their place, and we played them tight. We played them really tight. Let's take a look. Let's see the job offers I have. We're not going to take any. We just want to see who's after us. Oh, just a lot of coordinators. We're not going to leave an 8-4 head coaching gig to become a coordinator. You can see the final top 5 for the Heisman. Gabriel, Brown, Beck, Singer, and Fafita. Beck, I can totally see. Fafita had a really good year last year, and I think Jedfish returned, so should have another good year coming up. If we come on over to... Let's come on over to award winners. We'll check out the award winners here. You can see Player of the Year, Dylan Gabriel. You can see some of the other names that were in the running there. Head Coach of the Year, James Jeremiah at App State. Good for him. Quarterback, you got Gabriel, you got McLeod and Hank Bachmeier in there. Defensive player, Fadil Diggs. Nowhere to be seen is Halsey. Defensive back, AJ Halsey. Monster season for the man. Running back is Mekhi Hughes out of Tulane. Receivers, Dorian Singer. Lombardi Award is Fadil Diggs. The Unitas Award goes to Gabriel. Defensive end goes back to Diggs. Interior lineman is Tate Ratledge. Tight end is Oscar Delp out of Georgia. We can see that one. I can see Terrence Ferguson, Bryson Nesbitt, Grant Keithy, Jalen Conyers, Caden Priestcorn, Colston Loveland not listed there out of Michigan. The Broyles Award goes to Frank Thornton out of App State. Best linebacker, Kareem Reed over Harold Perkins over Jeffrey Bassa. Best center, Parker Brailsford. Yup, Alabama center, I could see that. The Lou Groza for kicker goes to Andres Borregales over Burt Auburn. Burt Auburn is an incredible name for a kicker. Best punter, Ross James. Best returner, Kedron Young. So one nitpick for EA Sports, on the off chance someone from EA Sports watches this, on the right side, rather than their physical and mental abilities, I would love to see their stats. That would be so helpful in looking at this. Instead of, I don't care what Kedrick Young's abilities are per se. He's not on my team. Probably never will be. But what I would love if it were to say his kick return yards here. Touchdowns, yards, returns. Same with Gabriel. I don't think he's a senior. I don't really care. I know he's really good. I don't care about what his abilities say, but I would love it if it said his passing yards, his rushing yards, his touchdowns. That's one nitpick. One other huge nitpick. Give us the trophy room back. We had it in 14. We had it back in like 2005. Give us a trophy room where we can go. We can look. I mean, College Hoops 2K8 has it. The old EA Sports basketball games had it. Let us go look at the trophies we've won throughout the Dynasty mode. So let's take a look at the CFP bracket here. Georgia is the 1, Miami is the 2, Tulane's the 3, and Iowa State is the 4. Oh, my bad. Iowa State's the 3, Tulane's the 4. Cincinnati's the 8, Texas is the 9, Oklahoma is the 5, App State's the 12, A&M the 6, Ole Miss the 11, Oregon the 7, NC State is the 10. And then finally, All-Americans. So once again, I would love to see their stats here. Put the stats in the bottom right. Get rid of their abilities. That doesn't matter here. Let us see what they did. Gabriel, Anthony Watkins out of Tulsa, Mekhi Hughes, Singer, McMillan Brown, Bryson Nesbitt, Will Campbell, Clay Webb, Jonah Monahan, Tate Ratledge, Jonah Savanai, Jack Sawyer, James Pierce Jr. James Pierce Jr. is going to be a superstar this year, I think. Mason Graham, same deal, going to be a monster. Walter Nolan, Michael Williams, Jay Higgins, Barrett Carter, Will Johnson, Benjamin Morrison, Caleb Downs, Jonas Sanker, Graham Nicholson, and Mason Fletcher. So the best DB is not a first-team All-American. Neither was the best center. Better be second teams. Brailsford at least a second team. Fafita, Agenti, Devin Neal, Isaiah Bond, Cam Coleman, Andrew Sowinski, Grant Keithy, Kelvin Banks Jr., Donovan Jackson, Luke Kandra, Emery Jones Jr., Ruben Bain, Deion Walker, Kenneth Grant, Tyleek Williams, Harold Perkins, Danny Stutzman, Jason Henderson. So the best DB award winner is not an All-American. And of course, that's my guy. That sucks. I'm going to be honest, that sucks. Quincy Riley, Jabbar Muhammad, Malachi Starks, Kevin Winston Jr., Noah Burnett, Tony Doman. So there's no return man on the All-American team either. That's a... Would love to have that, EA. Freshman All-Americans, I'm not going to read through them all or scroll through. You guys can see them. Got some big-name recruits here. Also got some nobodies. So we don't have anyone there. Let's go to first team Big 12. We're just going to scroll through. Once again, you guys can pause. You guys can read if you want. I'm not going to take the time to read through every single name here. We'll stop on any of our guys, but I don't see any of our guys yet, if I'm going to be honest with you. We go 8-4. We don't have a single first-team all-conference. So, best DB. Oh, we're looking at freshmen. Thank goodness. We're looking at freshmen. Let's come back to first team. So we had no freshman all-conference. Okay, so my column stands. Best DB award winner. Not a first team, not a second team, not a first team all conference. Do we not have a single all conference player? We go 8-4, we're not gonna have a single all conference player. We go 8-4, and we don't get a single all-conference player. If this is some sort of a glitch, I would love for someone to let me know where you can't earn all-conference with your own dudes, because that sucks. Oh boy, that sucks. We'll come on over season stats here. I'll just show you guys league leaders here. Wow, that's a bummer. We win best DB and we don't even get second team all conference with him. So nationally, Gabriel led in passing yards, Carson Beck second, Hank Bachmeyer third, and Daquan Finn fourth. Passing touchdowns, Bachmeyer, Gabriel, Beck, and then Uyungale with Garrett Nussmeier right there as well. Interceptions, Avery Johnson tied for the lead with 15. Spencer Petras, Quinn Ewers. Oh my goodness, poor year for Ewers. Rushing yards, we see Mekhi Hughes break the 1,300 mark. The Tulane playbook might be one to use if you have a star running back and you really want to get the ball in his hands. Anthony Watkins, Jalen Buckley, Nicholas Singleton I see there. Donovan Edwards broke 1,000. GT exactly at 1,000. For Tutties, you got Anthony Watkins, Frank Peasant, Dante Dowdle, Bill Maffa. Bill Maffa's hurt though. Fumbles. Jaden Thomas out of UNLV fumbled a lot. Marion Lukes, Jordan Waters. Receiving yards, Shalik Knox. Tess Johnson's up here. London Humphreys. For touchdowns, you see Lou Brown, Jakari Collins, Coy Eakin, London Humphreys, Chaz Preston, Faison Wilson. Let's see the run after catch leader. Dorian Singer. Okay, good for you, Dorian Singer. Cam Coleman was an average. Same with McMillan. Blocking. Who allowed the most sacks? Santana Saunders. Congratulations. You allowed the most sacks in all of college football. For tackles here, Halsey is the only DB even on the screen for tackles. One off the league lead. Can't even get second team all conference. Tackles for loss. Oh, I wonder if maybe because he was playing mainly at the sub linebacker spot as a DB, maybe that factors in. But Deal Diggs with double the tackles for loss of any other player in the NCAA. 15 sacks, no one else topped 7.5. Oh, this is not totally accurate. This is only qualifying players. So it's just a ton of linebackers. EA, do better. We're trying to sort by stats, and you're only showing us linebackers. So I come over to ACC and sort by sacks. There we go. Bunch more guys at 10 plus. American, same deal. Big 12, you got to do with 18.5. Cormonte Hamilton. Aaron Graves with 17. Curly Young. Howard Cross. Demetrius Hardiman. Herbert Combs. Maurice Westmoreland. Yeah, EA, come on, dude. Come on. I'm fine if you only show us the top 100 in each statistic, or even the top 20. Don't need to see everyone. But at least give us the leaders. Don't just qualify everyone by tackles, and then we miss out on a ton of league leaders. You got to do better, EA. You got to do better. So, let's take a look at early signing day, and then we're going to hop in and play the moment against Ohio State for the rematch. So, one thing I've learned, if you can't find yourself quick, come on over here, sort by conference. We're number 45 in the recruiting class right now. We got 16 total commits, 2 4-stars, 10 3-stars, 4 2-stars. We got Jasmine and Jordan as our top dogs. Imani Blue's up there. Honestly, pretty good class. We can pull up the class details here. PJ Jasmine, Roger Jordan, a gem. Imani Blue, Sather Scioli, Chocolate, Chris Cash, Larry Spears, Jorge Angel, Manu Fininganofo, Trent Timms, Anthony Valencia, Sean Redmond, Eric Bavaro, Harvey Cologne, Reggie Archibald, and Glenn Beard. So we need a quarterback. Because I'm thinking we're going to lose Zion Chris, and we know Donovan Smith's gone. We need to find a quarterback. But here we are. It's Ohio State time. We're going to play the moments. Let's edit our uniforms here. It's our aways. We're in the whites. What we're going to actually do is go white tops, red pants. All right, boys. It's neutral site this time, so we don't have to worry about the home field crowd in their favor. We don't have to worry about the squiggly lines. We just need to go out there and play ball.
Welcome everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college
Let's get it.
matchup. Nobody at home
The Las Vegas Bowl.
can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see.
There we go. We're walking out. We're ready. Donovan Smith leading the team out.
Taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State
Donovan Smith, man jacks up there. We got this. We got this. Look at the stadium. Oh, we're saluting the fans. Got a packed stadium, Allegiant Stadium for the Vegas Bowl. Let's make this happen. Play the moment. Big drive. We're gonna start easy. We're just gonna run bench here, single back bench. So right off the bat, I don't think they're in man. We're gonna look X then Y to the left. Y. We just want to get some yards. Here we go. RPO bubble Y pop. They are on thinking zone, but we'll find out. RB. Oh, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. He's not fast enough. That's fine. Huge gain, huge gain. Touch pass. We got it. No one's over there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, wide receiver missed the block. We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. Hell yeah, let's go. Start fast, start hot. Let's go. Marquise Shoulders, great, great play. We got it. We stopped him. Third down alert. Easy here, shallow cross. Empty, shallow cross. They're not spread out super wide. I'm seeing man coverage here. We're going to keep the play. Oh, zone. Hit A. Cut it up. Good job. Perfect work. We're in the red zone. Bench corner. We reversed it. So we're actually going to read. We're going to read right to left here. So Y, X, B, RB, Y, Y. Perfect. All right, we're just going to go halfback slam. Flip it to the left here. Not a touchdown, but a first down. Wildcat, jet sweep. Yeah, easy one here. Oh, not a touchdown. Didn't get the seal on the edge there. PA slide, we're doing it to the left. I don't like the way that they came out here. Yeah. All right, third down. Third down, we're going to stick simple, gun stick. We're going to just read the left side. We're not even going to come to the right, just the left. Take the slant if it's there. It's not. Donovan Smith, touchdown. Okay. 2-minute drill, sail. I don't like this look, but we're going to give it anyway. RB. So, oh, he dropped it. One huge thing that I've learned in this game, a lot more so than Madden, take the checkdowns. Take the 5-yard passes. Take the 6-yard passes. Pass rush is legit right now. They might nerf it, they might not. But it's legit. Take the gimmies. Take the easy ones. Because if you hold it too long, you're going to get sacked. Motion triple option here, 3rd and 10. The read man's the end, the pitch man's slot. Oh, bad call, I think. Bad call. That's fine. 3rd and 10. If we handed it off, we weren't going to get it.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Houston will be forced to punt.
Send it.
That first punt was a beauty. Did take another one just like it. Not going to
That's a muffed punt. 2-minute drill. We're still in. We're going to go speed option. If we get to the outside here.
The option look. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch.
Ooh. Who did that bounce off of?
Defense has got it going the other way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That totally bounced off of our own lineman, didn't it? Okay, tie game with Ohio State right now.
He wastes no time and comes out.
Get that block, get that block, get that block better. Okay. First down, clock stop.
Is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Oh, we're looking why. Why? Break that tackle. Great play.
Major gaps in that.
Donovan Smith balling out right now.
They finally knock him down at the 41.
Read option.
They've come out with answers on this possession and now another first down.
Okay, 1 yard. Not what we wanted.
Give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
Shit.
Trying to make magic with his feet.
Okay.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one.
PA all go.
Here on third down.
We're just going to look wide.
Looking to throw for it. Still moving to
Or we're
his
going to
right,
run.
trying to make
Donovan
it
Smith, get out of bounds. Perfect.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big
Curl switch.
and a first down for this offense.
We're going to be flying out here.
2 seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They march to the red zone.
Oh, shit. Take off. Oh,
Into the goal line. They'll use a timeout.
5 seconds, guys. 5 seconds.
Time for 1 or 2 more plays.
I think we have time. Full house pistol. Don't need a play action. We're going to go slant. We're going to give X the fade.
Before halftime.
And we're just going to give Manjack. We're going to let Manjack try to make a play.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass.
Let Manjack make a play.
Touchdown, Houston.
A little bit of a fade, high throw fade. Yeah, too small, too small. Let's go. Big third down on defense here. We're going to step up, we're going to press up, we're going to cover under. I am going to take this linebacker.
Back to throw, it's Howard.
Let's go.
And that's incompleted.
Big third down again. Cover 2, hard flat. Step up and press. Nickelback, bring him in like this.
Gonna run it. It's
Oh, that's on me.
got enough space. Touchdown.
Missed my tackle there. That's fine. Alright. Big drive, 4th and 9, and we're going for it from our own 20. This is a little too aggressive. Oh, because we're down 2 scores.
On fourth
Oh,
down,
and they're bringing pressure, but we're going to get away from it.
gonna try to get it himself. They stay aggressive and push.
Yeah, spot wheel here. I don't really know the read. X, I guess. We're going to go X, Y to the back. Let's look at the back first, though. X. Oh, they got to us.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Damn, they were on me. We're going to give A the seam here. Seam's not going to open up, but we're going to give it to him. Great catch by Manjack. 4th and inches, hurry up.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's
Inside zone split. We're just going to try to run it. 4th and inches. If we can't get an inch, we don't deserve it. And we can't get an inch. Damn. Down 2 touchdowns. That's a tough one. We have the ball back. Fake jet, halfback seam. All right. They're pressed up. Too high safety. I think they're going to fade back, though. I don't think it's going to be cover 2 man.
He's gonna pass.
I was wrong. It was absolutely cover 2 man. But we got it. Go with the hurry up here. Inside zone. Is he left? Is he left? Send it. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Keep going. Give the back an out. We're going to look at the curl. We're going to look at the backs out. Oh, we got rocked. That's fine. We're going to go Wildcat. We are going to go play action jet sweep. They're going to bring pressure. We're going to try to get around the edge here. Okay, not a sack at least. Dagger whip here. Donovan Smith making plays for us here. Izzy. Breaks the tackle, but not able to get the first. Not able to get the touchdown. Formation, play type, option. QB slot.
Can the defense stop him again on 2nd and goal? They'll run the
Touchdown.
And will cruise into the end zone.
Do we have the ball? No, we need to make a stop. I think they're running it, so we're going to press up. We're going to take this deep third defender. We are going to commit to try and stop Quinshon Junkins. We're going to save some timeouts here. We're going to blitz. Travion Henderson, yeah. 3rd and 9, we're going to bring pressure. Come on, come on, come on. Get to him, get to him. Get to him. Let's go. Timeout. I think I let him run down a little too much time here, but 29 seconds. We need a big punt return. Let's run the Halsey back. Halsey's on punt return. Hell yeah, Halsey. Nope. All right, we have 21 seconds.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage.
This is huge.
He'll start this drive.
Jack Sawyer gets pressure, but he's not going to get us. Not fast enough, not fast enough, not fast enough. Donovan Smith. Donovan Smith.
And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down. Now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. They get the timeout.
2 plays. 7 seconds, 2 plays.
Houston will snap it in the red zone.
1 timeout, 2 plays. We need a touchdown.
Lost a fire on 2nd down. To the sideline, and he's able to tiptoe in.
All right, this is it. I needed him to stay in bounds there.
Most important part of the clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10.
No, interception.
And it'll be
Damn.
intercepted in the end zone.
Well, we gave it a shot.
He'll try to take it back.
We took Ohio State to a 42-35 one-score game. Damn, Ohio State bested us twice. Damn, hey, great game, though. Great game. We played well. We did everything we could. Donovan Smith goes out one final time and plays stout. Lights up the Ohio State defense. Lathan Ransom with the interception to end it here. I knew as soon as it was thrown, 35 just did not get the break I needed. I need him to come under the defenders. He kind of just ran into them and then went over the top.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now
Damn.
will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense
Travion Henderson, monster game.
A lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This is
We fall to Ohio State. We're going to finish the season 8-5. But honestly, that was a great first season. We played Ohio State twice, and we played them tight both times. Once at their place, once at a neutral site. We did everything we could. We come over here to stats. Will Howard had a good game. Not a great game. He had an efficient game, is the way I'll say it. Henderson and Judkins kind of lit us up a little bit. Coming over to our stats here, Donovan Smith passing. No, this is rushing. We're stuck on rushing still. Okay, this glitched out a little bit. All right, Donovan Smith passing. 2 interceptions, 3 touchdowns, 340 yards. That's a really good game. He had over 100 yards rushing and a touchdown as well. Jenkins played well. Manjack with 2 TDs, including the 1 goal line fade. Then Marquise Shoulders all the way down here. Yeah, with the 20-yard touchdown on the jet touch. Defensively, Corey Platt Jr. played really well. He's going to be coming back for us next year. I hope. Talik Robbins played well. We did what we could. Leveled up. Almost leveled up twice. So, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, our season is going to end at 8-5. We'll finish out the playoffs. We'll finish out this season, and we'll end it with the next episode being the off season. So let's advance the week. We'll take a quick look at the college football playoffs, and then we'll come back. Oh yeah, Zion Chris is totally gone. I don't know if you guys saw that. That bar is almost totally full. College football playoff bracket. We got Cincinnati taking down Texas. We got App State taking down Oklahoma. Ole Miss taking down A&M. And NC State knocking off Oregon. Knocking off 12-2 now. They were 12-0. They lost their conference title game. And then they lost here. Did they lose the conference title game? Who's the other Big Ten team if they lost? They must have won. Let's check out their schedule super quick. Team schedules. What a collapse from Oregon, though. So we're going to run down to Oregon. Ooh, one thing I'm thinking for the next Dynasty mode that I do, once this one finishes, I'm thinking some sort of an option. So maybe go Service Academy like option. They lost to Purdue. Did Purdue won the Big Ten and didn't make the playoffs? That's nuts. All right, we will advance. We're going to upgrade our coach first. You know what we're doing. We're coming on over to recruiting. We're up in these 2. We're going to get the increased weekly hours. We want to get to level 4 for the increased starting interest. Advance the week. We'll come back, we'll check the brackets, and then we'll advance one more week. We're just going to get to the recap stage. Check the bracket out. Looks like Tulane knocks down App State. So the final 4, Georgia, 1 seed Georgia, 4 seed Tulane, 11 seed Ole Miss, 2 seed Miami. My pick is going to naturally be Georgia. I would love to see Ole Miss or Miami. I'd love to see Tulane take down Georgia here. So, my prediction is going to be Georgia, Ole Miss. We have Tulane taking down Georgia 35-31. Ole Miss taking down Miami 27-24. We have Tulane in the national championship game against Ole Miss. Give me Ole Miss. Jackson Dart. Pro potential's way down. Why is it pro potential at a D-? Why is our coach stability at a D+? Oh, did one of our coaches leave, get hired elsewhere? Sort this. Did Houston lose a coach? Houston didn't lose a coach. Our coach is still the D- despite losing nobody. Who do we think won, folks? Ole Miss 21-16 takes down Tulane. So that wraps up season 1. Congrats to the champions there of Ole Miss. Pat Rogers will not be returning. Brad Booth leaves after a national championship season. And Tulane's quarterback breaks the game conference record for passing touchdowns. I don't buy that. Might be a season record, they meant to say. But that's awesome. Ole Miss is our season 1 champions. Fake Lane Kiffin gets it done and is atop college football. So that's wrapping up season 1. I'll see you guys next time for the off season. Thank you for watching. Hope you tune in.